Hello, young man. I know that you're struggling with something that has been a part of my life for a long time. Something that has driven me to be the best version of myself, but also something that has held me back from truly achieving my potential. I'm talking, of course, about the need for perfection. The desire to be flawless, to never make a mistake, to always be in control. It's a trait that can be both a blessing and a curse. And it's something that I've had to learn to navigate over the years. As a crime fighter, I've always felt like I had to be perfect. I had to be the best. I had to be the strongest. I had to be the smartest. I had to be able to anticipate every move, to outmaneuver every villain, to save every life. And if I wasn't, if I failed, the consequences would be catastrophic. The weight of that responsibility was crushing at times, and it led to a level of anxiety and self-doubt that was debilitating. I would spend hours, even days, poring over every detail, every scenario, every possible outcome. I would rehearse and rehearse, trying to anticipate every eventuality, trying to prepare for every contingency. And even then, I would still worry that I wasn't doing enough, that I wasn't good enough. The fear of failure was always there, lurking in the shadows, waiting to pounce. But over time, I began to realize that this need for perfection was not only unrealistic, but it was also unhealthy. It was causing me to burn out, to become isolated, to lose sight of what was truly important. I was so focused on being perfect that I was forgetting to be human. I was forgetting to make mistakes, to learn from them, to grow. So, I started to make a conscious effort to let go of this need for perfection. I started to realize that it's okay to make mistakes, that it's okay to not be perfect. I started to focus on progress, not perfection. I started to see that it's the journey, not the destination, that's truly important. I began to prioritize self-care, take care of myself, to make time for the things that bring me joy. I started to surround myself with people who supported me, who encouraged me, who helped me to see that I didn't have to be perfect. I started to learn to forgive myself, to be kind to myself, to be compassionate towards myself. And you know what? It was liberating. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I was no longer bound by this need for perfection, no longer held back by my fear of failure. I was free to be myself, to make mistakes, to learn from them, to grow. Now, I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm not saying that it's something that you can just switch off and on. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes practice, but I am saying that it's worth it. It's worth it to be able to live a life that's authentic, that's meaningful, that's fulfilling. So, if you're struggling with this need for perfection, if you're feeling like you're not good enough, if you're feeling like you're not doing enough, I want you to know that you're not alone. I want you to know that it's okay to make mistakes, that it's okay to not be perfect. I want you to know that you're human, and that it's okay to be human. I want you to take a deep breath, to let go of this need for perfection, to focus on progress, not perfection. I want you to prioritize self-care, to take care of yourself, to make time for the things that bring you joy. I want you to surround yourself with people who support you, who encourage you, who help you to see that you don't have to be perfect. And most importantly, I want you to be kind to yourself, to be compassionate towards yourself, to forgive yourself. Remember that you're doing the best you can, and that's something to be proud of. Remember that you're human, and that it's okay to make mistakes. In conclusion, I want to leave you with a quote from one of my favorite philosophers, who said, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." Don't be afraid to fall. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Because it's in those moments, it's in those struggles, that we learn, that we grow, that we become stronger. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.